Hey everyone, HCJustin here, and I just woke up to some pretty good news. I feel like I have to say woke up because I clearly sound like I just woke up. As I started to do this, I was like, wow, my voice sounds not like me, but I assure you it's because I'm both tired and maybe a little stuffy. But anyway, I digress. Today I found out that I've hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, 4,000 followers on Twitch, and 1,231 followers on Twitter. So this is the 5,000 viewers on YouTube, or 5,000 subs on YouTube, 4,000 followers on Twitch, 1,231 followers on Twitter, and I also got a sub button on Twitch extravaganza. We're gonna celebrate all these things. And by celebrate, I mean I'm gonna tell you about them. 'Cause that's how we celebrate around these parts, with helpful, useful information. First things first. Thank you. I'm looking at you. Thank you. What did I just break? Alright. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much. I never expected to grow this fast, if at all. I mean, I kind of took a shot in the dark with a lot of this. I've been trying to produce content, but kind of, not well. I've been working on it for a few years. Never really with YouTube, mostly with Twitch, and then YouTube is new to me with Buffalo Wizards, and that's going so well, and now suddenly the Twitch is going so well, and everything is just going so well. And that's because of you guys. And I just want to truly thank anyone who's watched, or upvoted, or told their friends, or... I mentioned yesterday that the craziest part out of all this for me is I never expected it to do so well in terms of, a very fast-growing viewer base. Never expected a community at all. Like, I could say, like, oh, I never expected it to grow fast, but, I know that's an option. Like, it's a thing that happens. People grow when they do well on this, which I appear to be doing well. I didn't think I would, but I 1,000% did not expect there to be an incredible community behind it. Like, oh, fuck. I'm talking an incredible community. Like, I'm not trying to... blow the expression I was going to go to is blow smoke up your asses. That's such a weird expression. Also a weird expression for a thank you video. But I wasn't here to blow smoke up anyone's ass. Oh, if I had my webcam on, you would have seen me do this cool thing with my finger where oh, that sounds even worse. How do I even come back from that? I can't even plug in my webcam now to show it. But I did a very, oh, fuck it, I give up. But I'm not here to blow smoke up anyone's asses. Honestly, the community's phenomenal. It blows my mind, like, the fan art, the fact that people are hanging out in the Twitch chat all the time, like, I feel like any time of day I could just come on and talk to people, and that's sick, because at the end of the day, I love talking to people. That's my thing. I'm super interested in people. What they do. Everyone's so... the fact that I'm talking to people on, vastly different paths from all different age groups and different identities, it's amazing. I'm on, people overload in a good way. So there's that. Getting off track here. Oh yeah. So, yeah, above all, thank you. The purpose of this video is to thank you. Second purpose of this video is that I plan on doing these monthly update videos where I kind of tell you what's to come. And, oh, there's a lot of signs. I don't know if I want to read them. Oh, I'm just trotting through Spoilerville right now. Most of this is unfilmed, so I'm actually gonna go to a place that is certainly filmed, which is my round table. I'll just bounce around down here while I finish talking. Alright, so, a lot to come. I've got the Walking Dead series, Season 2, already started on YouTube. Spit and I have revisited Portal 2. We realized there were some extra chest chambers at the end, and that was a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun. As for other series on YouTube this month, still a lot of Lords. I'm figuring out what's going to be my next solo playthrough. I figure this is a good time to explain too. I've always been... I'll have a little story. Let me sit. Please? Thank you. I've always been a bit of a multiplayer gaming guy. My whole gaming I don't want to call it a career because it's not a career, but my whole time playing video games in the world. I wish I could do crazy arms on my own client, but my whole time playing games for the most part. I want to sit still. Have you noticed that my attention span's not that great? Anyway, my whole time playing video games, I've always been a big multiplayer gamer guy, and part of that has been a competitive edge. Like, I used to be kind of a jerk in video games, I guess is a good way to put it, but you know, I love competitive gaming. I always have. I've always thrived on the person on the other end of the screen being a real person and not just AI. Maybe it's because AI has never been that good. You know, maybe I just don't find the AI challenging on some level, but there's just something about, I guess it's an interaction thing again at the end of the day, even if it's aggressive interaction in like a PvP game. I used to play Ultima Online, that was a big thing for me. I did Counter-Strike leagues for a huge chunk of my life. Dark Age Camelot for a bit. Shadowbane was one of my favorite games. Got a text message. Anyway, oh my god, the spoiler bill I'm running into is just... Actually, no, Deadbones already put out a video blowing this up. Jerk. Fuck you, Deadbones. Anyway, so yeah, so I want to start playing a lot of single-player games that I've missed, and which is a ton. There's an astronomical amount of single-player games I've not played. So there's going to be a lot of Let's Play kind of things, and I'm going to try it out. You know, I think The Walking Dead went well. Another thing I did during The Walking Dead, which I guess I'll talk about here, is I streamed it while I recorded it, which is kind of a new concept for me. And it worked out well. And for the people who only watch the YouTube and not the stream, you didn't really miss any, you miss out on the interaction with the chat, but you're not missing out on any interaction with me in those instances, because the way I do that is I shut off the chat. I don't even look at it. If I'm recording something for YouTube while I'm streaming it, I'm essentially streaming it for like a behind-the-scenes look for some people. I have some stream fans who aren't, they don't really watch YouTube videos. They'd rather be there as it happens. So it's kind of a, kind of serving both audiences, at the same time with the same content, which sounded really weird to say. That sounded way more professional than anything I actually do, but that's the thing. On a side note, I was gonna hot mic this video, but I was horribly congested, and you would be hating to hear all the sniffling I'm doing in between sentences. What else was there to talk about? So September. For the rest of September, I have The Walking Dead on YouTube. All of Season 2 will be on YouTube in the month of September. Portal and I's playthrough of Spid. Spid and I's playthrough of Portal will be going up. We have Trouble in Terrorist Town every other day at 11 a.m. That's going to be going throughout the month of September, for sure. And I can't think of anything else concrete for September right now. The whole point of these videos at the start of each month are going to be concrete info. Stuff you can 100% expect. And I guess everything I've gone over so far you can 100% expect, but I'd like to get more things than that. I will say games on my radar for YouTube next are Kerbal Space Program, Space Engineers, Banished. There's a lot. Dead Rising 3. And I'm also going to say most of these games have been donated by amazing people in the community, and I love that people just randomly thought to wishlist me games that I want to play. It's heartwarming. So when I do those games, I will give credit where credit is due. Thank you so much. Like I'm overwhelmed by how incredible this community is shaping up to be. But I don't want to just sit here. I feel like I sound like I'm pandering. I'm not. I'm genuine. I promise. But, so, streaming. On Twitch, I recently got a subscription button and partnership, which is crazy. I've been on Twitch for about 3 years now. Maybe even longer. I think it was actually 3 years this August, maybe? I could be wrong. But I've gone through a lot of phases on Twitch. I was a DayZ streamer at first I started with Super Meat Boy. I streamed a lot of Super Meat Boy. I had maybe 4 followers, 4 or 5, that weren't friends of mine. There's actually one who still comes around, Azareth. If you're watching this video, dude, you are beyond the boss. Azareth has been watching me. It's almost like day one. and it's been years. So, anyway. Oh, why do I keep saying? I keep saying anyway. Mental note: stop saying anyway all the time. And friends and word. I overuse those. But speaking of word and Twitch, I have a sub button now that includes sub emotes. I have I guess I'll display some. Oh, I'll walk up against something. Oh, look down at this. Perfect. So on the screen, if I'm not lazy, you'll see all the sub emotes you could do. It's like $4.99 a month, I think. Yeah, I think. I don't even know why I'm saying I think. It's $4.99 a month. I'm certain. And am I invisible right now? No one can see me right now, so I'm just gonna bounce around the streets. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, subs on Twitch, $4.99 a month. You know, people have their reservations about the subscription program and its payouts and whatever, but you know, I do too. I'm trying it out, something new. And you know, if you're so inclined, you can go subscribe to my channel. You'll get the sub emotes. You get access to Cobot, which is an amazing bot written by Gamer that he wrote for Co-Star. Speaking of Co-Star, it's his birthday today. Be sure you go wish him a happy birthday over at his Twitter and Twitch and everything. Just smother him in birthday love. And I believe his handle is Co-Star at everything. So, Snapchat, Friendster, Tinder. I'm sure it's Co-Star on all those. Wish him a happy birthday. I'm getting off track again and totally forgot where I was. Yeah, you get access to Cobot. You get access to the sub emotes. I'm going to start doing some subscriber games here and there. I have a Smurf account for Counter-Strike to do that stuff with now, which will be fun. But yeah, in general, it's just a way to show your appreciation. I also have a tip thing there. And on the topic of tip things, I have a new website set up, which I'll also put a little infographic to here, I guess. And that's just kind of showing where people's tip money is going. Because I don't want people to think they're tipping to some jerk who's just, like, going out and making it rain at the strip club or something. Promise you I'm not that kind of guy. My computer is extraordinarily broken, and all of that money, or any money that I get, is essentially going to go towards that. So, a little bit of transparency. I hope people realize that if they tip, you know, it's incredibly appreciated, like beyond appreciated. It's the only reason I'm even able to keep doing something like this. And yeah, also on Twitch I have a schedule, which is Mondays at wow, when do I stream? It's Mondays 6 to 10, Tuesdays 6 to 10. I'm so dumb. All times are Eastern. Mondays 6 to 10 p.m. Tuesdays 6 to 10 p.m. Wednesdays 3 to 7 p.m. Thursdays 6 to 10 p.m. Those are the absolute 100% I will always be streaming at these times, unless otherwise like prior noted or like someone dropped dead. Those are the only ways I won't be streaming on those days. And the reason Wednesday is an early day is I am now recording on Wednesday nights, and also I would love to give some of my European fans some love. I don't know why I said fans. I went to say friends. You probably heard the hesitation. Anyone named Fran in Europe, I want to give you love. My European friends. But, yeah. That's why Wednesday's that time. I've kept Friday, Saturday, and Sunday typically locked up. Or locked off for the stream. And that's because I do a lot of YouTube stuff. I also want a day or two in the week to decompress. The last 4 months I've full-timed this as much as I possibly... Well, no, that's a lie. The last 4 months I've been doing this a lot more. And in the last 2 months, I've gone hyper full-time, like, never slowing down mode. And it's nice to have a day or two of the week now to decompress. Friday's usually that for me. Friday you'll almost never see a stream because I'm usually just watching my buddy's streams and just hanging out and relaxing. And the last note I'll make on Twitch, speaking about hanging out and relaxing, I hang out in my stream chat a lot, so if you want to come chat, just come on in. You know, I might not be there, but we usually stream. There's usually people talking before and after a stream. It's a good time. Good group of people. And the only way, you know, the way into the group of people is just not be a dick. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just don't act like a jerk, and you will be accepted with open arms. I guarantee it. Very accepting group of people. So we've gone over the thank yous. I'm saying we've gone over as if there's like a list I'm checking off right now, but that list is in my head and it's a shit list to begin with. There's nothing even written on it. It's just like a doodle of a dick. That's my mental list. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know I could make a thank you / info video dirty, but I found a way. Rule 57 in my chat just came to mind, but I just stopped here to cough. How does it make you feel? Hopefully not bad. It's not a bad cough. What am I even talking about? Okay, gonna edit that out, or not. I'm lazy. But where am I getting at? Man, Dwarven looks pretty nice. So every month, I'm gonna aim for on the first of the month. You know, the first few days of the month, I'm gonna put out videos, putting out what's to expect. So what's to expect for September, you ask again? Walking Dead Season 2 on YouTube. Portal 2 co-op with Spid Extra Chambers on YouTube. On Twitch, I'll be here Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. plus. I say plus because I typically go till midnight. And Wednesdays, 3 to 7 p.m. Also on YouTube, you've got Lords of Minecraft, clearly. I haven't even said anything about Lords. Got Lords of Minecraft on YouTube and Twitch. I tend to not stream it too often. It gets a little overwhelming, especially with visiting people's homes and things. You don't want people to feel left out, and I've had some people get really bummed out, so I don't want to bum anyone out. By the way, this is a beautiful, beautiful building, and I'm going to see if I can make annotations work and put a link to the video of it. Say right up there in the corner. Man, come on, me. Future me, you could do this. Alright. Lords of Minecraft, you know, I'll be doing more stuff with Roman, of course. We've got a few videos already done. There will be more makeovers, most likely. Maybe some more inspections. We kind of ran the inspection series pretty hard. There were a lot of building inspections. What else? Oh, solo Lords videos. You know, I'll have the mailbox videos. The story will advance soon, I promise, in terms of the regular solo videos with everyone seemingly coming to destroy my things. And I want people to remember it's all in good fun. I saw a few people leave nasty comments, and I'm assuming they were nasty roleplay comments. They really didn't seem malicious, but in case they were, everything we do is in good fun. Everything. And I really hope no one ever feels uncomfortable or offended by anything that ever happens in this stuff. I'm really just trying to have fun. At the end of the day, that's what I do. That's me. I like to play games and have fun. Oh, this was the Lord's Clearinghouse winner guy who I apparently gave iron pressure plates to instead of stone pressure plates to instead of iron plates. I said, you know what? Let's find out right now what an iron plate is. There's no such thing as an iron plate. I don't feel bad anymore. Boy, I got so off track. Alright, so what else to expect for September? Lots of Lords of Minecraft, and the other stuff I already talked about. The month ahead, October, I believe things we've already publicly discussed. We're going to be doing some League of Legends, and I hope to do some tie over into my stream with that. You know, like, Buffalo Wizards will have our League of Legends thing going on, and maybe I'll have one day of the week on stream that I could do pickup games with subscribers or something like that. That'd be fun. That sounds fun, right? Comment if that sounds something that's fun. And I guess that's really it. I've been talking for a while now. I don't think I have much else to say other than thank you again. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how quickly things have begun to grow. I remember I was telling a little tale earlier about how I started out, and you know what? I'm just going to do that real quick. We'll wrap it up with a story. There's no more true info or like cold hard, you know, need to know stuff beyond this point. But here's a cool story if you want to know it. Firstly, how I got hooked up with Buffalo Wizards. People ask me this all the time. Rob essentially asked me. Rob and I have been friends for a very long time. We kind of lost touch for a bit, as friends often do. And I want to say a year ago, 2 years ago, 2 summers ago, yeah. 2 summers ago, I was playing DayZ, streaming with my friend Brandon, as I typically do. And at the time, typically to not many people. Except for, actually, I had one crazy night on DayZ, that's another story. That's an old story. Anyway, I'm streaming there, playing DayZ, maybe like 20, 30 people watching. Just having fun with my friend Stockenborg. And, suddenly I get a whole bunch of people raiding, screaming Rob raid, and he's coming for you, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And it turned out to be Rob, and he had raided me. Apparently we were on the same DayZ server or something like that, and he just saw the name HCJustin and it clicked. And that kind of reconnected us. We were still friends on Facebook before that, but you know, Facebook. I barely log into the thing anymore. So anyway, Rob raided me, so I started watching his channel again. We just kind of started talking again, and you know, kind of reconnected, and it was nice. Then he told me about Buffalo Wizards. You know, I'd never tried YouTube before. He told me he thought I'd be a good fit. You know, give it a shot, and I thought, why the hell not? It came at a really appropriate time in my life to try something like this because for years I was playing music in bands, and I'm gonna make this sound like a little. I don't want to sound like I'm embellishing, and I guess I'm embellishing a little bit. I tend to put all of my attention into whatever I'm doing, and for the longest time it was music. Oh my god, I just made it to the post office on accident. That's funny. So yeah, my band had just broken up, or one of my bands. My other band isn't really a serious band. Like, everyone I've been doing music stuff with this whole time, you know, we're all getting older together. The whole touring thing is not really a possibility anymore. Some guys are getting married and starting families, and it's over. It's just a sad thing to say. Not over. I mean, touring isn't everything. Going and playing shows isn't everything. You know, at the end of the day, you're creating music, which is something I still do, and you know, I actually intend to start doing on my stream. That's something to look forward to in the stream. But wow, I am so bad at telling stories off the cuff right now, which is stories are my thing. That's my shtick. I'm usually good at telling a story. Oh, reconnected with Rob. I asked him to do Buffalo Wizards. Good time in my life to do it, and we started in, I think, April. I think it was actually April 20th. Might have been the 21st. But yeah, we started in April, and it's just been growing from there, and I couldn't be more thrilled, and you know, it's awesome that I had that opportunity. I'm kind of fumbling my words. I don't know what to say there. It's an amazing opportunity, and I'm so glad it's panning out, or seems to be. So anyway, that's how I got involved with the Buffalo Wizards. Rob and I used to play. We played WoW when it came out. I can't remember where we exactly met. Like, he was a friend of a friend, and I started playing games with that group of people. I think we might have started playing Warcraft 3 Dota. It might have been Dark Age of Camelot. Definitely wasn't WoW, even though we played WoW. But yeah, that is how I got involved with Buffalo Wizards, and that's how I met Rob, if anyone was wondering. And with streaming, I started streaming about 3 years ago, started like Super Meat Boy. Then I was a DayZ streamer, or considered a DayZ streamer for a long time, because it was really all I played. DayZ Mod Farmer 2. Had mixed success there, had a couple really, had 2 videos come out that were really good. They are on my channel also, but they're on some other dude's channel who actually really helped me out. I was contacted by a dude who was like, hey, I really thought that these videos were funny, could I put it on my channel, and I'll, you know, do some sort of split with you on the ad money. And I was like, yeah, man, go for it. I'd rather some people see it than no people see it. I don't really care what the financial cut is. You know, something's better than nothing. So he did, and those videos got like 100,000 views each, if not more, at this point. So that's cool. That got me a nice launch, and he put my Twitch info in the description, and that got me my first like 1,000 follows there. Even though I'm pretty sure none of those first 1,000 follows still watch anymore. But you may have even seen that video before. And I'm gonna link my version of it clearly, because I would love to get views on it too. No one has really watched my version of it, but you might remember it. So that'll be somewhere on the screen right now, I hope. After that, after I got a big boost from that, like the night we did all those bus videos, I think that was my peak actually until like 2 weeks ago. My peak viewers ever was like 350, and that was over 2 years ago in DayZ. And then like 2 weeks ago I hit 400 people. watching at the same time, which is my new peak. I think 401. I think it was 401 is my new peak viewership on Twitch at once. But anyway, that happened. Then immediately after I got popularity on Twitch through that, like I had that whole bus incident, I had 300 people watching that one night. I got a lot of followers from the video being on YouTube. My computer died. And I didn't stream for about 5 months because I couldn't afford a new one. And I lost everyone. Then I kind of lost the will to stream again for a while. I would just stream casually here and there, mainly to have a record. A sick turtle house. Yo, that's awesome. But yeah, mainly, what was I saying? Yeah, my computer died, couldn't stream anymore, kind of lost the will to stream, and I started streaming at that point mainly just for my own personal record, just so I'd have archives of funny things that happened, which is really kind of why I still do it. Like, I feel like the situations I get in are funny, and I like having a copy of it. And I'm essentially just spreading that copy of the funny thing that happened to everyone else. Like, at the end of the day, that's kind of what's happening. Like, someone's working on a statue or something. But yeah. After that, I started playing Rust. Rust was the next big stream game I had. And got a lot of popularity there again. And that's mainly because, you know, I was still doing the whole I want to record funny moments thing. Rust is a funny moment. Rust is a funny moment. The whole game is hilarious. Like, I feel like even when I'm bored in Rust, I'm having fun. And I'm gonna say too also right now, I don't play Rust anymore right now. I'm waiting for all the new content. I know they have an experimental branch that people often tell me to play. I don't want to. I want to wait until they feel like their product is ready. And I don't want to burn myself out on experimental stuff. That'll make the new game not feel that new when it's done. So that's my rationale behind not playing Rust right now. But I can't even tell you how much Rust I'm going to play when that patch comes out. It's going to be unbelievable. So, I was streaming Rust all the time, and got a lot of viewers, and it's because I was streaming like 18 hours a day. Like, when Rust came out, my life ended for about 2 or 3 weeks because I had so much fun with it. And me and JD and Slash and Stockenborg and Pew and God, so many people were playing Rust with us. And it was just literally like a round the clock thing. Like, I could wake up anytime, someone would be on playing Rust. Who else was playing? Mike was playing. Rivkin played, which is sick. Rivkin's a friend of mine who just started playing games with me, and it makes me so happy because he's a funny ass dude in real life and a really funny dude in video games. But again, getting off topic. Had a huge burst of popularity with Rust, and then Rust kind of fizzled, and so did my stream. It just kind of fizzled a little. And I also started working at the time, and I was working in a warehouse, which wasn't the hardest job in the world. I don't want to be like, oh, I was in a grueling warehouse. It was a t-shirt warehouse. I was doing a lot of boxes, a lot of lifting, stuff like that. It was enough that when I would get home at the end of the day, I love tea. Look at this tea place. It was enough that when I'd get home, I would just go to sleep. I'd work 10 to 5, which would get me home at 6:30 because traffic in Long Island sucks. Oh, there's another tea. I hope this is an extension of that tea house. I'll feel so bad if these are competing tea houses and we hooked up this tea house. Oh, man. Anyway, once again, completely lost what I was talking about. It was something cool, though. I'm sure of that. Let's see, I was playing Rust. I lost my pot. Oh, working in a warehouse. And, yeah, I'd get home from work and just go to bed. And honestly, I didn't play games for a few months. Like, I did nothing. I worked. I worked on, I was a very normal person for a little bit there, actually. I worked, Monday to Friday. I would go to the bar afterwards some nights and see friends, and it was a very different path than I'm on right now. But that's what I was doing, that's where I was at, so my stream kind of fizzled out again and died a little bit again. Not to say that there's not people who still stuck around. There's a lot of people who stuck around and have been revitalized now that I've been streaming again more regularly. But I never stopped with Twitch. Like, I took breaks here and there, but I still never fully stopped. Like I said, I didn't play games for a while. I didn't, but overall, I just never really had a schedule. So now I do. That was the whole point of the schedule thing. To do it right. And here we are with our Monday to Thursday schedule. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll still stream most of the time, at least one of those days, but it's just random. I don't want to put a time to it, because if I put a time frame on it, I'd miss it. I know myself. If I had a Saturday stream time, I'd oversleep it half the time, or make plans, and it would just get messy. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think we had some fun stories. Told you about how I got where I'm at. And I can only hope that it keeps growing from here. And the only reason it's doing as well as it is because of you. And I could say you because you're watching this video right now. Your watching of this video literally is why I'm doing well. And I can't thank you enough. I guess I'm doing something right. So, if you got suggestions, let me know. I've got... Oh, this is great. This is where I can put up all the cool info boxes to the skies. We've got Twitter. We've got we've got YouTube. We've got Nope. We don't have Facebook. Why would I even say that? We've got Twitter. We've got YouTube. We've got Twitch. I have Last.fm mainly because there's a cool bot with there's a cool tie-in with Cobot where you could find out what song's playing. But I have Last.fm now again. I have Snapchat. You can add me on Snapchat, which has been a lot of fun. So yeah, follow me at these places, these beautiful places, and we'll chat. We'll play games. Hopefully, I'll entertain you on some level. And honestly, I'm getting entertained too. This has been such an entertaining experience because the amount of creative and funny and just awesome people. I can sit here and say thank you for another half hour. So, thank you, everyone. Truly, bottom of my heart. Thanks for watching, and see you next update video. Which, if I do everything right, should be October 1st. We'll see if I nail it. Thanks.